Okay, right. What I've just done is add a pair with a double-sided tape on the handles, sanded them off so that the profile would fit into the guard, and then with one clamped on, it's far more accurate to actually drill through the hole that's already made for the pins than it is to mark it with a pencil and drill it again. So it's clamped on, and as long as you can hold it as securely as you need to hold it, you drill through the hole. And then when you drill the next, you might have to move the clamp. So put whatever your pins are going to be, the brass rod, through one you've already drilled, so when you move the clamp, even though you've only drilled one hole, that might move, but it'll all be in registration. So you check that where you want to go, you've moved the clamp to there, and then you can drill a few more. When you put another piece of brass through that hole, it's not going to move at all. Make sure you put the pins through the hole you might have drilled, and everything will stay in line. And once you've got one side totally on, you line the other side up, clamp it as good as you can, and you drill through once, put a pin through and out the other side, and then you can remove one pin, clamp it, and drill it through to the other side. Oh, if the pin doesn't fall out, then you pin the side you've just drilled, move the pin, now with two in, and eventually you can have them all done. In there. Right. Crossed it. Cool. Up from there. Basically they're all through now. They're all lining up. I've got to trim the lanyard hold off, and then we can epoxy it and clamp it up really tight in a vise with wooden blocks. You don't mark it against wooden there, against the metal that's there, so clamp it with wood to protect your handles. Alright. Comes to summer when I've got to use it to make a scraper for the epoxy resin. There we go. Okay, see how it goes. Obviously, when you leave it in a vise like this, make sure you put a symbol or something on this end so you don't walk into it. A big rag or a block of wood. That's a chunk of blade. Right, now we've got to finish it all off.